Yo, what is up, you guys? Welcome back to the channel. We've got another Alliance War video for you guys. This first fight was brutal. Anyways, we're going in with Void, Stark, and Blade. It's my go-to team for 6-7, just because I feel like I can handle so much with them. But this first fight, man. So as you can see, I am boosting, small boost. But nevertheless, you know, just because dying generally is more costly than just boosting. I'd rather use the 60 units than 5 or 6 L4 potions. But yeah, as you can see, it's a rank 5 mutant. I pop in one of these 25% special 3 defense boost just because I don't generally use them, and it was just in case I got hit with an SP3, because I know this is a Havoc. I checked this guy's profile and I scouted it. It's a Havoc, man. So if you guys haven't already watched it, I did put out a Havoc guide. And so when I come into this fight, I'm a lot more confident. I'm like, okay, I know what to do now. Just gotta execute. So as you can see, 17 hits in and not a single plasma charge on me. However, I'm kind of thinking maybe I should have gotten 1 plasma on me, just because it would help, because I have a willpower, and so that 1 plasma charge would just heal me infinitely as long as I have just 1, and he doesn't get me to 10. So now it's getting a little sketchy. He's got 4 Furies, so I knocked him down. Now I got a bait again, and for some reason he's just not throwing it, and I finally get him to throw it. Unblockable, so definitely got to dodge that, because again, 4 Furies means you're probably gonna die. Bait another heavy just to get a little control over the plasma charge, and he just randomly throws that speed one, and I'm like, okay, we're fine so far. And then boom. Boop. 33k health gone because he had 3 Furies on. Absolutely absurd. I'm like, oh hell no. Like, there's no way I'm dying to Havoc just because of that. There's no way, dude. So he has 6% health left after this SP3. I was hoping it would kill. He throws another SP1. I'm like, oh nah, dude, there's no way. But yeah, managed to punish after the SP1, and I was just not gonna have it if I died because he threw 2 SP1s. Absolutely ridiculous. But yeah, 33k health. Oh my gosh. Next fight, we got a MODOK. Last time you guys saw, I died because Blade's heavy doesn't always connect. But another thing I found is that because MODOK is kind of broken right now, if he's just holding block, your second or third attack onto him MODOK lets go of his block, is what I mean to say. Just randomly, no real reason why, he just kind of does it. But he's at around 50%, so I'm not too worried about the degen anymore. It's just when he has anywhere from I'd say from 60 to 100, 70 to 100% health is when you should be worrying about the degen. At least for Blade. I'm not really too worried about the health loss. I'm only going to be using Blade once. I generally just use Blade either for the first fight or first and second fight. It's just, for me, it's the smart thing to do. Basically, it's just there as a health buffer, especially the fact that you can regen as well. So in case I have an easy fight on 38, I can use Blade instead to heal up, and that would conserve health on all my other champions. Next up, we got No 24 is actually a Nick Fury. And that's because he's got that 1 persistent charge. Now, when I got into this fight, I wasn't too completely worried, but I definitely think I overthought it. I was trying to get a little bit too fancy, and what I should have done is I should have just blocked more, basically. Should have baited more heavies. It just would have made my life so much easier. and just went balls to the wall and just took him down. But as you can see, starting it pretty slow, got in a 5-hit combo, and that did 20% of his health. I should have just kept on parrying until he died. The fact that I popped that 200% boost, I would have been fine the whole way as long as I got a couple crits. There I got parried, just my mistake. And I got hit with the SP1 because I was just trying to see the timing, and obviously it didn't work out for me. Alright, he threw his SP1, and this one is completely unblockable. So just gonna have to wait out his 15th charge, and now he's not unblockable anymore. But yeah, I'm just trying way too hard to get fancy, and instead I should have just pushed into the 20 charges and don't worry about anything else. And bait only the SP2s, because just to make my life easier. Alright, and we've got him almost down. Gonna bait a heavy and throw my SP2. That knocks down his clone, so now his signature ability pops in. Now, the buffet is gonna trigger a couple times. That one doesn't really matter. You just gotta kind of have to wait the fight out. He's gonna lose a lot of health over time, and because I'm at an SP2, I can just pop an SP2 and I should be fine. I actually missed there, and he's unblockable. Throw my SP1, and that just barely killed him, man. The fact that he had the shock on there is basically what did it in. Anyways, on to our next fight. We got node 40, just kidding, node 31, which is Domino. If I hadn't made so many mistakes, I could have saved 2 potions, which would have been fine with me. But hey, you know what? You make mistakes, you learn, you move on. So now we got this Domino. We're not gonna really parry too much, especially considering parry isn't the most reliable thing against Domino, unless you're running like an Archangel or something. But this is an Archangel. So we're just gonna evade and 4-hit combo. This will charge up our poise while also dealing damage to her, and then we also don't have to parry. Throw in our SP2. We got that 200% boost. It gets us 2 and SP1. Gotta bait another SP2, but we're almost there. This is actually one of the cleaner fights I've had with Domino. Generally, fighting Domino, you lose a lot of health to the degen. Throw in another SP2. Got another 2 crits, which is nice. Go in there and finish her off. So not too bad. Generally node 31 with Domino, or actually any node with Domino, I do generally lose a little bit more health. So I was glad that that one wasn't too horribly bad. We get on to node 38, and it turns out to be a Korg. You can just see it from the attack. This is a 200% attack, so Korg he's one of the lowest base attack champions in the game right now. So as a skill, you just kind of know it's Korg. So I heal up a lot with Void. I put in 3 potions, I believe. I'm not sure if it's 3 or 4. But yeah, I heal and I see, and I'm like, that's definitely not enough. Cause I'm also, what I'm gonna do is, so what I did was I let my potions run out, and then you boost. That way you get basically boosted health off the potions as well. I'm gonna use this 15% health boost, and then I'm gonna go in. The plan was to use parry, just parry all day, but eventually I'm like, this is gonna take too long, so alright, so we're in here, and the first parry works, which is nice. Second parry also works, super nice. Third parry doesn't work, and I managed to get in a light attack. Don't ask me how I did it, because I don't think I can recreate it, because he was about to throw a heavy attack. bait the first SP2, and basically what we're trying to do is try to time our combos. We're trying to time our combos with his rock charges. There, I basically just ate an SP1. Getting a couple parries, and yeah, they're just not working out. So I'm like, okay, maybe we should just let's just take the thorns damage, because I need him to not have those rock charges. Because as long as he has those rock charges, my damage is also gimped. But as you can see, I'm down to 43% health. I'm not too worried about it at first. But then after, okay, I'm like thinking, okay, this fight is kind of dragging on a little bit. Alright, and towards the end I kind of resort to a scaredy cat tactic. But as you can see, I'm not just hitting him with lights anymore. I'm just trying to get this done. Because as you can see, he's not degenerating for much. I'm guessing this guy isn't running willpower, which is the reason why he isn't going down as fast as normal. But yeah, we're just kind of eating the thorns damage. I think I only use Void one more time. It just Void carries me so hard on this lane. I just wish that first fight I hadn't taken 33k damage. Alright, throw in my SP1, and after this I believe I bait this SP2, but I do not hit him back just because I'm trying to conserve as much health as possible. So yeah, I just kind of wait it out, and he eventually goes down. So good for us. 1 Void, 0 Korg. Alright, on to our next fight. There's actually a rank 5 Captain Marvel. I was gonna go in with Void, but man, it just been eating too many of my potions. So gonna go in with Sparky. I still got that 15% health boost going on. And the plan is to basically just 5-hit combo her. Not throw any specials. As it turns out, which I figured out, discovered. Basically, any kind of energy attacks also give her charges, which I didn't know. I knew through block, it gave her charges, but yeah. Well, now I know. Don't use energy attacks either, or damage over time at least. One of the annoying things about the new Captain Marvel is that her medium pushes you so far that after her, like, she can just kind of follow you. So kind of annoying, but well, that's the fight. So they're in my SP2, and as you can see, all these shocks just push her straight to binary. So now I'm dealing with a new Captain Marvel with all her charges and her indestructible. But luckily we didn't get a hit when she had all that, because man, new Captain Marvel, she hits super hard. Alright, her indestructible is down. Throw in my SP2, and just barely manages to survive, but she does die from the shock. Alright, and we got one more fight. It's just a green goblin. Basically, I just play the waiting game until I have a petrify on him. But yeah, that's pretty much the end to the war video. We did end up losing this war, which is super sad. Though I am glad that some of the new bodies that we got in here are a lot better players. No offense to the other guys, but at the end of the day, man, I like to be in a group with people who can also perform. Prestige and AQ is nice and all, but not when you can't finish a war. I'm not sure if we're gonna keep on doing 3 battle groups. I think as long as we all finish every battle group, I'm fine with 3 battle groups. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the war video. Next video might be a little bit interesting. It's not a war video. It is something that's been kind of bothering me, but I guess I'll leave that to the video. Hopefully I can do it. I think I'll have to wait till Friday, just because we're actually celebrating my mom, or no, my mom. We're celebrating Mother's Day on Thursday. So yeah. Right, and now that he has 2 petrifies, we're clear to throw basically any special we want. As you guys can notice, I'm avoiding as much as possible to get him to an SP2, just because this update, another thing I noticed, that Green Goblin's SP2 is unreasonably difficult to bait, and even when you do bait it, you always, like, just about always get clipped. Anyways, that's it to the war. Thank you guys for watching. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Take care.